Hello, it's great to be with you. And no problems at all on the weather front as we get ready for this match. My name's Derek Ray, and delighted to have alongside me, as usual on these occasions, Stuart Robson. And with kick-off just moments away, we really should be in for a magnificent occasion. It's Paris Saint-Germain up against Bengaluru.
Yes, thanks as always, Derek. We've got two good teams here, so I'm anticipating a really good game. The atmosphere is electric inside the stadium before kick-off, and hopefully we're not disappointed.
PSG looking dangerous, but a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Dembele. That's what you call defending from the front. Possibilities here. And a foul in the opinion of the referee. Now, what can they do from this free kick situation? Oh, a really well hit free kick, but no goal at the end of it.
Yeah, it's a great strike, but he just couldn't squeeze it inside the post. So unlucky.
Luis Diaz. Xabi Alonso. Ronaldo. Thierry Henry. Well, they stopped them in their tracks. Well, the defenders know they need to get tighter. Can't really allow runs like that. Thierry Henry. Steven Gerrard. And the tackle from Makalele. Modric. Now, what can Paris Saint-Germain do from this position? Well, after pressing like that, maybe the short route to goal. Luis Figo. Figo. And the ball with Gerrard. Well, just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages here. Chances on. Modric. Luis Figo. That is that for the first half here. Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. Figo. Getting forward. And the referee has decided to award the free kick to PSG. And the danger cleared. Luis Figo. And on to Alonso. Determined defending. Ronaldo. Now Zidane. Dembele. Well, credit to him for the challenge, and a throw-in conceded. Zinedine Zidane. Now Roberto Carlos. The ball with Luka Modric. Modric. Zinedine Zidane. Really good challenge. Luka Modric. Well, can they forge ahead? And a goal! Just when we wondered if this might finish 0-0. There it is. They're in front. Makalele. And on to Alexander-Arnold. 15 minutes left for play. Dembele. PSG doing well to win it back. Ronaldo. Ibanez. Modric. Figo. 5 minutes remaining, and one thing is certain, no one is leaving because it's still close. Well, PSG have it back now.
Well, I'm not sure that PSG have been at their best, but there's still time to find that equaliser. And you have to say the crowd have been brilliant. They're still driving their team on here.
Well, capable of a better clearance than that. Well, threat over for now. And that is that, the final whistle. The big headline here, PSG lose.
Well, Derek, it was a poor result, but it was a really tight contest. Both sides had their chances. It could have gone either way, but in the end, they will be disappointed.
Hello, it's great to be with you, and I don't think anybody is going to complain, especially about the weather. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting next to me here on the commentary gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham United midfield man, Stuart Robson. And without doubt, a match with the potential to bring genuine excitement. It's Real Madrid against Paris Saint-Germain.
Well, this should be interesting today. I like the makeup of both teams. They really do have a good balance of attacking and defensive qualities. But the team that has the greater desire will probably come out on top.
And he's in. And he read it superbly. Teammates available. Figo. Can he put them in front? Magnificent from Marc-Andre ter Stegen. Well read to ease the pressure. Oh, in with a chance. And collected tidily. He had plenty to think about. Fabian. John Barnes. Shevchenko. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Well, what can they do to stop him running at them? And a goal! Now they have their opener, and now they can celebrate.
Well, this is a very tidy finish, as you can see. He's under so much pressure, but his strength just allows him to hit through the ball cleanly. It's an excellent goal.
Zanetti. Figo. Here's Fabian. Well, they keep passing away. Passing it accurately. Well, they keep working away, looking for an opening. Well, they couldn't keep that sequence going, unfortunately. Figo. Real did well to regain control of the ball. Barnes. Luis Figo. Figo. And in the back of the net for PSG, their lead extended to 2 now.
Well, here it is again, and the defending simply isn't good enough. They have to react quicker, deal with the danger, and show more urgency, none of which they did, and that's the result.
Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team. So the second half is underway, and really it was a dizzying performance from Paris Saint-Germain in the first 45. Alexander-Arnold. And the ball with Figo. Into the advanced position goes Modric. Oh, great defending. Andriy Shevchenko. Modric. Luis Diaz. Shevchenko. 30 minutes to go then. He might be able to carve something out. And snuffing out the danger. Andriy Shevchenko. Andrew Robertson. Xabi Alonso. Shevchenko. Plenty of support here. Well, you've got to say, comfortably off target, Stuart.
Yeah, that's a waste of good possession. His teammates are not happy with him, and they're letting him know.
Modric. Michael Essien. Fabian. Figo. A meaty but fair challenge, and it will be a throw-in. Substitution it is for PSG. Luis Diaz. Xabi Alonso. Vitor Ferreira. Luis Figo. Ferreira. The referee spotted the infringement, and it will be a free kick in a position of genuine menace. Every goalkeeper would expect to catch that one. Vitor Ferreira. Intercepting it intelligently. Opportunity here. Still a chance. Can they slot it home? And Capdevila away. And that will do it for this game anyway, and it goes into the history books as a victory for Paris Saint-Germain. What did you think of their performance?
Well, Derek, it was a comfortable win in the end. Fully deserved their victory because they dominated every aspect of the game. It was a really good result for them here today.
Well, the weather forecasters promised us an agreeable day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. My name's Derek Ray, and delighted to have alongside me, as usual on these occasions, Stuart Robson. And we're fully convinced this game will live up to its billing. It's Paris Saint-Germain, and they take on Real Madrid.
Well, as always, I'm looking forward to this because both teams have strong aspects to their game. Both managers like to play attacking football, and we've got some good matchups all over the pitch.
Attacking possibilities for PSG. Safe pair of hands, did his job. Alonso. Luis Diaz. And Makelele was able to deal with the danger. Was showing good vision. Can he put them in front? Cleared away comprehensively. Paul Scholes. Alexander-Arnold. Alonso. Now PSG moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? Paul Scholes. Van Basten. On to Guti. It's with Scholes. Might lead to a chance. The clearance from Makelele. Shevchenko. And well positioned to clear. Alonso. Clear deflection and a corner now. And the danger cleared. That is that for the first half here. So they get the ball rolling in the second half. Even Steven here. So little to choose between the sides. Van Basten. Makelele. Moving the ball more than decently, but can't... Opportunity! Oh, such an elegant finish! How about that on the volley? A brilliant strike, whatever way you look at it.
Well, here it is again, and what a perfect cross into the box this is. Just inviting someone to attack it, and then what a strike. That's hit with such ferocity. Certainly no stopping that. That's a great goal.
Well, they get the ball moving again. What effect will that goal have on PSG? We're going to find out here. Well, the keeper had plenty to think about with bodies around him. Well, we're into the final half hour. And tidily played. Sound piece of defending. Makelele winning the ball. Campbell. Ter Stegen. So Campbell. Here's Robertson. Luis Diaz. No-nonsense clearance. Figo. 10 minutes to go. Cruijff.
Well, these PSG fans are driving their team on to get this equaliser, but time is running out. Will they get another big chance?
And that is that, the final whistle. The big headline here, PSG lose.
Well, Derek, certainly not their best performance, was it? Just a little bit off the pace for me, and obviously a disappointing result. But the key thing is they bounce back now, and they can't afford a repeat performance.
Hello and welcome, and I can tell you it was a dry walk to the gantry today, no rain in sight. I'm Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board alongside me is Stuart Robson, my commentary partner. And every reason to believe we're in for an entertaining match here. It's Paris Saint-Germain, just what the fans wanted to see, the ideal way to begin.
Well, as you can see, he hits this with so much power, but just look at the follow-through. So athletic. That's a dynamic strike.
So on they go again, and that really should shake up United. Can they find a response now? Luis Figo. Lam. Well, good use of the ball. Interception to snuff out the danger. And he's made headway. Great movement. It might still be problematic. Unable to get himself back on side here.
Well, he was always going to be offside. That was the wrong option.
Campbell. Alonso. And Diaz has it. Excellent defending. Vieira. Patrick Vieira. It's a fine United move in the making. A fine reading of the situation. Well, he went strongly into the challenge, and the result is a throw-in. Xabi Alonso. United come away with it. Luis Figo. Now with Hamšík. Figo. And support available. Dalglish. And a goal here! Just what Manchester United required. They are level.
Well, let's take another look. And wow, how cleanly does he hit that? The keeper was never going to save it. What a good goal that is.
So back underway. 1 goal apiece here. And with that, the first half draws to a close. So back underway, and an intriguing second half in prospect. Barella. Andriy Shevchenko. Luis Figo. Now with Alonso. And PSG pushing forward with options available. He still has the goalkeeping magic, Gigi Buffon. He succeeds in clearing it. 30 minutes to go then. Dalglish. Lam. On to Figo. Managed to get it out of there. United doing well to regain possession. Barella. And the referee has awarded a corner following that touch. PSG are going to switch things around on the personnel front. A goal here! Giving his team precisely what they were looking for. Now he deserves to celebrate it.
Well, here it is again, and what a perfect cross into the box this is. Just inviting someone to attack it, but the finish is so easy. He's given far too much time and space. He doesn't even have to jump. Poor defending, you have to say.
Vitor Ferreira.
Well, this game is far from over. Will PSG get another big chance before the end? The crowd certainly think so. Just listen to that noise.
Just the clearance that was needed. And so into the final 5 minutes. It is a decent looking attack.